Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 35 of our Hearts of Midlothian save, our bid to take them to the top of Scottish football, maybe European football. Let's see how we go here. Why sell ourselves short? Now today we have a big episode because we go away to Fiorentina in the Europa League group stage, and then it's off to Hampden Park. It's Celtic in the Betfred Cup semi-final. That will be interesting to see how that goes. But first up, it's Fiorentina. But before that, let's have a look at what's happened since last episode, where we fell to that narrow yet very distant 2-1 defeat. We really lucked out with keeping that score down. But anyway, first up, after that we went and we hosted Dundee. This was a really solid performance. They got one back in the 90th minute, a really good goal actually from Good Willie, to make it look close. But Claire and Uche got the goal. Got the goals for us. You can see there, we dominated the game. It was a good performance and job done there. Good 3 points. Then we played Kilmarnock away from home. And we rotated in this one. It was pretty much, not quite a second 11, but definitely a rotated team. You can see we had like Fitzgerald playing as well as Uche. So, but a good performance. Lewis Porter got a double. Uche got a double. The match stats make it look like it was kind of close. It wasn't really. You can see by the player ratings that we were very much the better team. I think they got back to 3-1 at one point. But that was pretty much as close as they got. So it was a really good performance, that one. And what's all that mean for the league table, I hear you ask? Let's have a look. You can see we are 4 points back of Celtic, 2 points back of Aberdeen, 3 points ahead of Rangers. They have come good after a bit of a slow start. So that is what it is. And you can see the Europa League group. Fiorentina are the class of the group so far. If we can take anything away from home to them, then we'll be doing okay, won't we? Now, with that in mind, let's have a look at what we're expecting here. They are obviously the favourites. Scouting report, they're a direct, adventurous team. Stefano Pioli is their manager. I can't say that I recognise the name, but that doesn't mean... He's on 39, almost 40 grand a week, I should say. That's ridiculous. Anyway, we're expecting them to play sort of the defensive 5-3-3 sort of formation here. A few names you recognise: Tom Ince, Simeone's son, Veretout, who played at Villa for a while. I recognise that one. Alban Lafont, tip to all the Everton fans out there. He's going for them in this one. Yeah, so they're a good team. This is the team we're sending out. We are being I feel like, excuse me, against Sporting last time out, we were very open, weren't we? We did kind of get ripped to pieces a little bit. We were quite lucky. The post was quite a good player for us that day. So we're going to try being a little bit more conservative here and see if that works for us. So Teddy Smith goes in goal. It's Mitchell, Herring, Proctor and Godinho as a back four. Cochrane will sit in front of them. With Turnbull and Hickey in front of him. McDonald and Lewis Porter, they provide the width. Brophy, as a deep lying forward, can be quite good. So let's see how he goes against the best. Okay, here we go. They're playing as expected, so that's good. The scouts got that one right. Now, I just want to quickly mention the Red Dragon in the comments. I mentioned a few goalkeepers to look at. I did search both those names, mate. They're not in the game. So whether I just don't have enough leagues loaded up, or the right leagues, or whatever it is, I did check, but neither of those goalkeepers are sort of available. So sorry about that, but I did definitely check for you. I expected to pick up where we left off. It's got to be one of... Do we expect a win? I mean, we don't really. All right, we'll go with carry on from where you left off last time. We'll go with a little bit of passion that we have faith. That didn't really work for the defence. Let's maybe try it calm. There we go. That worked a little bit better. All right, we're in Florence. We're here for a good time. Let's see what happens. I did toy with the idea of playing on the counter-attack for this one. I'm still not convinced that we shouldn't do that. But we'll be positive. That's the way I like to play. I like to try and take the game to the other team. So we'll try that, see how we go here. We haven't got off to as good a start as we did against Sporting. We're 1-0 up at this point. But let's see what we can do here. We've blocked that. Can we get onto that? No, not quite. Just for a second, I thought we might have half a chance. Ball is, that's not good. Man's open at the back post and we're 1-0 down. We'll give it a show some passion. Maybe we should have done a little bit more defensive work in training. We look very narrow there, don't we? We didn't adapt quick enough from the set piece, did we? Look at that, we're all at sea. Who was that? Godinho, yeah, kind of realised a bit too late that, oh wait, I should be playing against the left winger, shouldn't I? Yeah, left winger scored. So that's a little bit of a shame. We're definitely going to have to work on our defensive shape, perhaps a little bit more ahead of the next one. Here goes Turnbull, picks up that ball for Godinho getting forward. This is where he's strong. Ball to the back post, it's Lewis Porter. And it's just over the bar. Good response, though. Good response. We're dominating possession. Look at this. We just need to use it. We just need to... I think what we see... If we saw the same sort of thing against Sporting, didn't we? Where we had enough of the ball, we just don't quite have the ability, I don't think, as of yet, to use it. That's a penalty. That's inside the box, I think, or was Simeone outside the box. I think we might go back to counter. It might be a little bit late at this point. But yeah, that's not really working for us again, is it? If we do play on the counter attack, Brophy dropping back in, trying to hold up play, it might work. Wingers getting forward. We might have to look to exploit the flanks. It was outside the box. Yeah, I think Gordinho was maybe inside. Maybe Simeone was just outside. We didn't defend the last free kick very well. Can we do better this time? Oh, we just about did there. Can we clear it now? We can. Well done, Gordinho. He's made up for a mistake there. Well, didn't really make up for it, but he's corrected it, let's say. And there we go. We'll see if playing on the counter-attack makes any difference whatsoever. I don't necessarily think it's because we're getting less of the ball. It's just we just have less of the ability to do stuff. That again that looks maybe more of a penalty, doesn't it? I do have stay on your feet. Yeah, I don't know why we're diving in everywhere. This is the best team in the group. I don't think there's any doubt about that. They've already beaten Sporting. I tell you what, this VAR takes up too much time, doesn't it? And it is happening outside the box again. Well, we're getting away with it so far. As long as it stays at 1-0, you just never know. But you do get the feeling this is just a matter of time. Oh, it's a decent save. We've got onto the rebound, and it is offside for Veretout. It's another highlight for Fiorentina here. Have we won that? If he checks the video again, honestly, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be the world's longest episode because we're sitting here waiting for the friggin' referee to check VAR. That one, I don't know. Was that one in the box? I don't even care anymore. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Third time's the charm. It happened outside the box. Of course it did. Of course it did. And we go again. We defend another free kick. Can we do better this time? Oh, it's easy for Proctor. Tom Ince is going to retrieve that, though. Is Tom Ince at Fiorentina in real life? I wonder. I don't... Was he at Derby last year? I can't remember where he is now. Let's demand a little bit more here. See if we can do something. Again, it's in between highlights. We're obviously doing okay because we have more of the ball. We just can't do anything when we have it. It's just... Yeah, I mean, it's just a lack of quality. I think they are just a better team than us right now. We'll play them in, 3-4 years when all our youngsters have gotten up to speed, but Coutinho again. As it is right now, I mean, this is not even close, is it? There it is. Jordan Veretout at the back post. That's disappointing. That's 2 set pieces now we've conceded from. I don't necessarily think that cautious is working for us either, is it? We're just inviting them on. There's nothing we could... That's just poor marking again. Was it offside? No, he's onside. So this is a little bit of a disappointment, isn't it, to be fair? This is not exactly... I mean, look at this. We're doing okay. It's just the highlights. We don't have the ability to break them down, it would seem. I wonder... I mean, so we need to change something. The thing is, I don't want to deviate too much away from how we play. Do we say unlucky? We'll say unlucky. Because really, I think, as I said, in between highlights, we must be doing okay because... We haven't had any highlights, and it has all been... let's maybe go a little bit more direct and just see if that makes any difference. We'll try and hit early crosses in, perhaps. Just try and create ourselves some chances and see what happens here. Again, what I don't want to happen is to get sort of a bit of a spanking here. All right, here we go. This is an attacking throw for us. Cochrane, back for Mitchell. It's there. It's headed away. Hickey. Can he have it? Hickey! Oh, Aaron Hickey. He can have it. There it is. Second goal of the year. It's 2-1. Look at this. 30 seconds after the break. And this is game back on. This is very, very much game back on. Let's demand a little bit more of that, please. We can do it, boys. See, we can do it. Good cross in. It's headed away. Out to Hickey. Hickey just makes himself a bit of space. And there we go. 1 goal for Hibs. For Hibs, for Hearts. Freudian slip, wasn't it? We haven't seen much from Brophy. Have we just angered them now? Have we just angered them? Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, wait. There it is. Proctor. It's back in, and it's just past the post. Teddy Smith. We're going to say he had that covered. I'm really disappointed about, I was thinking about this last night, is the fact we don't have Proctor. I do wonder if we had Proctor and Herring, sort of our two best defenders. Oh, that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Teddy Smith, how have they not scored there? That is unbelievable. We might need to go and tell Godinho, just go mark your man, mate. We're just telling him to go man mark him. Because that's not the first time, is it, that he has been free at the back post there. Just stay to him, mate. Make yourself a friend. There we go. Yeah, it would have been interesting if we had Coping, because Coping can bring the ball out of defence for us as well. He's more than just a sort of a defender. Just would have been interesting. Have we nicked that? No, not quite. Maybe we should we try getting stuck in? I know I've said this before. I always feel like when you get stuck in, you just tend to miss tackles, give away free kicks, and we've seen we're not the best at defending free kicks as it is. But I do wonder if that's maybe what's needed. But again, they're not they're dominating. It looks like they're dominating possession in the highlights, but in between highlights, they're obviously not. They are just they have better players than us, so they're creating chances that we aren't creating. That's not the best. Ince and Teddy Smith. I tell you what, I don't know how much he meant that. It just looked like a bit of a reflex, but he's made a good save there. We might need to throw out maybe a concentrate after this. We get that away. Can we get back in front of this? Oh! It's like it's Sporting all over again, isn't it? We're a little bit of a firing range right now. Let me know what you think in the comments of the change in formation. Has it worked? I'm not completely convinced that it has, to be honest. We're coming towards the end here. We're in this game, and because we're in this game, we're going to go for it. So we're going to bring Uche on for Brophy. Play him in his usual pressing forward role. Or do we go two up top never works for us. We're going to bring Levitt on for Cochrane, for Turnbull. Looks like it's Turnbull that's having the lesser of the game, isn't it? Although Cochrane is a little bit knackered, so let's maybe take him off. Turnbull's the more attacking player anyway, so that works. So we can send him. Okay, deep line playmaker, that works. That works for me. Advanced playmaker for Levitt. We want to go attacking. And we want to have some fun. All right, come on, boys. Come on. Bring on the cavalry. Can we get this equalising goal? It would be an absolutely massive goal, wouldn't it? In the context of the group, it would be an absolutely massive goal. Can we get something here? Can the great man Uche deliver? Let's go very attacking, very attacking. It's such a shame because this second half we've won the second half as things stand. So it's been quite good. We've got 30 seconds. Uche on the run. Can we do something wonderful? Can we just play it through? Play it through. He's played it through. Lewis Porter. Oh, it's a good tackle. The first touch just didn't get it out of his feet. Gave the defender a chance. And Forestieri, that's the guy from Sheffield Wednesday, is it not? We've won that with a good tackle from Mitchell. I tell you what, we've given a decent account of ourselves this second half. It's such a shame the first half didn't go to plan. And there were 2 set-piece goals as well. That's the annoying, especially the second one. That wasn't even, the first one was sort of a second phase. But I tell you what, let me know what you think in the comments. That's a decent enough performance away from home, I think. We've had more of possession. Yeah, Godinho, we do need an upgrade at right back, don't we? That's going to be, I can't fault you, boys. That's a decent performance. So Jambo's defeated. But what we do have in our favour here, Hickey, yep, superb. Passing was good. Well done, mate. What we do have in our favour, well, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. What we do have in our favour is we have Sporting and Fiorentina at home and then Qarabag away. We pretty much... Sporting they're going to beat Qarabag, aren't they? So we need to beat Qarabag, we need to beat Sporting to cancel out that head-to-head. And then it might come down to goal difference. So, yeah... And we're not too bad on goal difference as it is right now. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be interesting to see. Let me know what you at this point. We're halfway through the group. We have home games against Fiorentina and Sporting. Away to Qarabag. Are we going to get through? I want to say yes, but I'm not convinced. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We're back for the semi-final of the Betfred Cup. Okay, welcome back. We're off to Hampden Park for the Betfred Cup semi-final, and we're up against Celtic, who beat us heartbreakingly, if you remember, a couple of episodes ago. This is what we're expecting. There's still Marcelo Bielsa coach, attacking, passing team. Analysis report, we can see this is how we're expecting them to play. You can see their positional heat map there. They're a little bit spread out, but still some room down the wings as well. There's their passing network and their key passers. Now, before we have a look at the team selection, you need to understand where we're coming from here. We've just played Fiorentina. We have this game, obviously. Then we have Aberdeen in the league at home, who are second. Rangers in the league away from home, who are fourth. And then we have Fiorentina, and then we have Hibs. Hibs are struggling. They've actually just got a new manager, so we'll see what happens with them. But we have got a terrible, terrible run of games right here. So I'm trying to keep players fresh. I'm trying to prioritise the league over the Betfred Cup. Let me know if you think that's the right thing to do. But I think it is, because there's not really anything in the Betfred Cup for us at the end of the day. So this is the team that we're sending out. Hopefully it'll be good enough to get a result, but we'll have to wait and see. It's Teddy Smith in goal. It's Taylor, it's Considine, Proctor and Smith as the back four. It's Hamilton and Turnbull in midfield. It's McDonald, Levitt and Clare. It's Uche up front. I did toy with the idea of not playing Uche in this one, but at the end of the day, it is a semi-final. And we can use Innes Cameron, I'm thinking, in one of the other games. So do this for the fans. Let's go with the underdogs here. Suits down. Expect you deserve to be in the final. Make sure I expect you to make it happen. Let's go with that. We do deserve to be in the final. It's only Celtic after all. I mean, who are they? All right, here we go at Hampden Park. Let's hope for a good performance, a good result, and no heartbreak at the end like last time we played them. Looks as though they've pretty much gone with a full-strength team. Now, they are doing okay in their Europa League group, but Aberdeen are actually top of their group, which is really annoying. They've got Villarreal, Pawak, and Bate Borisov, the Belarusian team, and they're top of that group. So that's making Mass look really, really bad. But to be fair, they've got an easier group than us, I think, as well, so that doesn't help. Davy Turnbull playing the back-to-back games here, looks a little tired. We do have Hickey on the bench. Turnbull playing this one pretty much rules him out of the Aberdeen game, but Inaki Dominguez should be back. He was borderline for this one from an injury, so he should be back for that. So that's my thinking there. Bit of a snooze fest so far here, which, I mean, it's again, we've got to remember, we're in just the start of our third season here. The fact that we can have a snooze fest with Celtic is good. It shows progress. Not the best, but not the worst. What do we say to that? We're not doing badly. If everyone continues to work, we'll win. Hopefully that's the right team talk. Team talk's always, you just never know if they're going to be the right one or not, do you? There is probably a way to figure out exactly what you should say, but it's just gut feeling, isn't it? Gut feeling. And the gut feeling says, well, I always doubt myself, so now I think I've said the wrong thing, but we'll see how we go here. Come on, boys, come on. Looking at these match ratings, they're not great, are they, to be honest? But I don't want to say we're doing poorly, because, again, we're up against, a little bit like the Fiorentina game, we're up against a better team than us, just a team with better players. Give us, as I said, 2-3 years, let our youngsters all get to their mid-20s, early 20s, and up towards their potential, and I think we'll be the match of a lot of teams, assuming we hang on to everybody, of course. But right now, they're still a better team. I mean, they have Oxlade-Chamberlain, for crying out loud. So Adama Traore. I mean, they have a really, really good team. Have we started the second half very, very slowly? Teddy Smith, again, this episode just sticks out of hand. And the ball just is scared of it, just jumps away out of fright. All right, come on, boys. Oh, wait. Oh, Proctor, wrong way, mate, but that's all right. We haven't had a chance in between games to do any real training. We are going to do, I think it's next week, we're working easy for Teddy Smith. We're working on just defence in general. And we might have done a session, I can't remember if it was before this game, if I could squeeze it in, or it's before the next game on defending free kicks, because that is ultimately what cost us 3 points in the end against Fiorentina. There's a good ball for Michael Smith. He gets the cross in, it's there, it's over the top by Clare. Decent chance. It's the best opportunity of the game so far. Their one that Teddy Smith saved was pretty good, wasn't it? Turnbull's not having a good day here, is he? He's off, he's tired. We might look to make a change there. The reason that Taylor's playing over Dimitri Mitchell as well, he had just a small knock, and again, I just think it's important to have Dimitri Mitchell for the league games over this one. I did see, though, Taylor got a goal for Kilmarnock, as did Eamon Brophy in the Europa League last night, so that's good for them. I'll keep half an eye on Kilmarnock this year since we've signed half their team. Here goes Uche. Can he square a ball? Can he square a ball? Oh, I think it was Ricochet clear in the end, and now we've got a lot of men forward. Are we going to get caught out here? I don't know who Samuel is, but he's fast. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a really good ball. We've been sucked into it, and we find ourselves 1-0 down, having had actually a decent opportunity to go up the other end there, to be fair. We were in a good position, almost too good of a position, and everyone's been sucked in. Proctor's got to go with his man there. He hasn't done that, and I mean, any striker worth his salt's going to score that, isn't he? All right, Hickey for Turnbull. That's just not working out for him. McDonald is not having a good year this year, so we'll take him off as well. We'll leave Uche on. I don't think it's necessarily his fault that he has this. He hasn't really had a chance yet. There was just that one there. If could he have pulled it back? Did he wait just a little bit too long, perhaps? But wasn't to be, was it? Let's go attacking. If they were to score here, 2-0 down with 20 minutes or 15 minutes to go, that would be very difficult. Come on, boys, put the pressure on. Can we win this back, please? Oh, Taylor's there. He wins that. It's a bit of a lungy tackle for a man on a booking, but that's okay. Hickey's picked that up. All right, here we go on the break. Levitt, what can he do? Look for Uche. Nice and early. Nice and early for Uche. Nice and early. He's gone the other way. Oh, what is that? Not what was needed, was it? It's just a poor pass, and are we going to get sucker punched again here? They're two good opportunities that we've had, and we find ourselves now desperately clinging on. Oh, what a save from Teddy Smith. What a save from Teddy Smith. He's keeping us in this game. That's not the first great save he's made. All right, boys, keep your heads. Get this clear, please. Get this clear. It's there. Proctor heads it clear. It's there with Hamilton. Hamilton goes early. This is what we needed to do last time. Here goes Clare. Can he find someone getting through the middle? Look at Levitt. He goes back post. It's a decent-ish. Oh, that looked a bit of a nasty tackle, but they've got there in the end. Come on, boys. Come on. This is end-to-end stuff now. It has to be, doesn't it? We need to go for it. Let's give it a push forward here when we can. Uche's looking anxious. Uche is a little bit hit and miss this year, which isn't ideal. Is there anything else we'll get stuck in? We're already counter-pressing. We will. I mean, we're already doing everything pretty much, aren't we? Let's raise this tempo. Let's play with some more width. And let's not work the ball into the box. Let's just see what we can do here. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we get a late equaliser? Can we break their hearts like they broke ours? It's headed away. It's still there, though. It's still there. It's Teddy Smith. It's a block. Oh, we've done really desperate defending. There's 4 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on. Is there anything else here for us? Can we get another shout out? No, we can't. It's a corner. Please, please, please. It's back post. It's too deep. And that is picked up by Teddy Smith. There's nothing he can't do. He loses out, as you would maybe expect, and we're in some serious trouble here. If he shoots, it's going to be a goal. Oh, he's missed it. Hey! Maybe a little bit of luck. It doesn't really matter, though, does it, in the end, because there's 15 seconds to go here. Bit of a risky ball there for Hamilton. Can we get it forward quickly? Taylor for Clare, for Levitt, and it's blocked, and it's it. Oh, semi-final defeat. It was a decent enough effort. I mean, they've probably, over the course of the game, it looks like they've deserved. Teddy Smith, man of the match, he was absolutely superb, wasn't he? He had a really, really good game. Otherwise, we just didn't really get anything going. What do we say to that? Just one of those days? I'm not happy. You can't be happy. So there we go. I mean, it was that one. Yeah, it was the one goal, and it was a counter-attack, which is frustrating as well. But yeah, 100 grand in the bank. A quick check of the finances. It's not bad. 11.2 million this time of the season. It's good, isn't it? Let's face it. It's good. Almost 7 million profit this year, which is almost double. Well, not quite, but it's a lot more than we made last year. And we're still going. We're still in Europe. We could still improve things yet further there. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. So near, but so far in both games, wasn't it? Set pieces in the first one, counter-attack in the second one. Yeah, just a little bit disappointing. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, maybe a thumbs up just to encourage the team. Let them know you're still there with them. And of course, if you are new, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. And of course, ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. And we'll be back to start the new week on Monday with Rangers away Fiorentina at home. Yeah, I mean, a big game in between with Aberdeen, but we'll focus on Europe a little bit more just for now. And then once Europe ends, we'll go back to focusing a lot more on the league. But Rangers is, I mean, it's a big game, isn't it? And then Fiorentina as well. Fiorentina, it's a must not lose, I'd say, that game, as opposed to a must win. But anyway, I'll see you on Monday for that, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.